Hi, and thank you for letting us send you this video. I know I'm going to be showing you a few tips on how by improving your website you can get more exposure, outrank your competition, and of course, get more leads or more potential clients. So first things first, I have your website right here, and the first thing I have to point out is that this thing over here is not secure. It's a little bit annoying sometimes for people that can access your website and think that that's secure. It's just the simple solution is just to install that certificate within the domain. Um, the next thing is going to be there's my intention is you could be using a little bit more of content, and not just images, but when it comes to wording. So you wanna make sure that you're gonna be adding content. It has to be original. It has to be relevant, of course, and it has to include the keywords that you want to be found for. And I'll be talking about keywords in a few seconds as well. Um, but adding content will definitely help you. Same thing on these other pages, for example. Let's see, we got a commercial. You don't have that much, so you just got a short paragraph here, and it doesn't tell me that much. So things like that, you can actually add more content, and it definitely will help you start writing your website. So if I take a look on the back end of your website, uh, you only be found for 7 keywords. You have 159 backlinks. Backlinks are other sites that mention your website, and that will give you power, um, uh, so you can be found on Google. Now, keep in mind that it doesn't matter how many, the amount of backlinks they can have. What matters is the quality of these links. Not all links are created equal. So if you end up having links with bad reputation, it can definitely hurt your rating over here, because this is where you want to be keeping an eye and see how it increase. Going back to keywords, this is what I was telling you, that content plays a huge role in here. So you're gonna be found for these few keywords over here, and you can tell that not really everything here is relevant besides paving company, Rochester, New York. So this is one that you can see that there's 90 searches a month, and you're on the sixth page of a rule pretty much. So you can see that you just dropping. And for example, I'm not sure if this will be actually one of your areas, but I went and checked concrete contracting in Jersey, which has a decent amount of searches, kind of popular keyword. And the first section you're going to see here is the map section. And regardless of your location, you can cover the whole state of Jersey, specific cities, specific areas, counties, or states as well. So you're definitely going to have your name up here. Then we have the organic results, which is position number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and so on. And we see that these guys are ranking number 1, and let's see why they're ranking number 1. If we pull out their website, the first thing that you can see is that they have this little lock over here, which means a secure website. Then you can see that they have a lot of pages over here, more than you do. And that being said, you can see that they have a lot of content. Not that much that I was thinking, but it definitely has a little more than you, and they're probably targeting the correct keywords with this little content that they have, especially on the homepage. If we look on the, let's see over here, standard concrete, you can see that they have quite content here, and again, all these must be including the keywords they want to be found for. If we look on the end side of their website, they're being found for over 979 keywords, and you can see that even though they have very few links, the domain rating is not that high, so it can be definitely easy to outrank these guys eventually. If we look at the keywords that they are tagging for, so you can see here concrete contract New Jersey. There's a volume search average of 250 searches a month, and because of ranking number 1, they're getting 74 visits to their website just with this keyword over here. That's huge. That could be 74 potential customers that this is generating for them. So To wrap things up, so I don't take too much of your time, you basically need relevant content. It has to include the keyword that you want to be found for, and put a little bit of effort on when it comes to backlinks, so you can actually give your website the power that it needs to start climbing those positions, so you can be found on Google. Um, if you have any questions, please let us know. Again, thank you for letting us see this video. Uh, we will be hopefully we'll be in touch soon. Thank you.